Hello everyone and welcome to my sister wives Bombshell channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Is Meri Brown having a tough connection with her kid, Leon? Garrison Brown's military memorial ceremony took place a few days ago and people noted the family's sitting arrangement seemed a touch awkward. Over the last several years, Leon Brown has stayed away from the spotlight and various family members. Meri supported Leon once they came out as trans, but hasn't blogged anything about Leon or their girlfriend Audrey since. It's likely Meri is respecting their privacy, but some fans can't help but worry whether it's suggestive of a problem between mother and kid. After Garrison's burial ceremony, many fans are getting even more interested about the issue. In the images of Garrison's service released by the Nevada National Guard, Leon can clearly be seen sitting next to Audrey and their sister and brother-in-law, Aspen and Mitch Thompson. Leon seems very heartbroken as the audience bends their heads in prayer. Meri sat on the other side of the aisle, close to Gwendolyn Brown and her wife, Beatrice Queiroz. Sister Wives viewers know that Leon Brown is a highly private guy. If they did cut relations with their mother, it's probable they would never notify the public. But many say the photographs hint at a far broader plot. The status of Meri and Leon's relationship isn't yet known. However, some Sister Wives viewers disputed Meri's status in the family despite the tragedy. With Garrison's passing, do Janelle, Christine and KODY acknowledge that Meri was still one of the kids' moms? I know there's conflicts amongst three ladies, but do they consider her part of the family during celebrations/struggles etc.? The OP asked on Reddit. I just was looking at photos and Meri is still front row, just looks disconnected in ways. It's hard to convey what I'm asking. What are your thoughts? Some Redditors brought up the charges Paydon and Mykelti made regarding Meri's aggressive conduct. Some kids consider Meri as mom. Some youngsters also consider Leon a sibling. And I don't believe anybody would resist a half-sibling's other parent being there for their kid's sake. Meri has always been kid/family focused. If one of the kids is throwing an event and they invite her, she comes there. I believe all the grown-ups accept this regardless of their connection with her. As far as we know, she's been at all the main occasions other than Christine's wedding. Well, since Meri was included in the grieving process/funeral/memorial, it sure looks like she is still considered one of the moms. After the recent ceremony for Garrison Brown, many Sister Wives fans started to question about Meri Brown's standing with the family. Several people ask whether the Brown kids still consider mom their mom. While it is hard to conceive that Meri Brown's separation from poly marriage might harm her standing as mom, several of the kids have come up front about Meri being violent. On Reddit, one Sister Wives watcher makes a query concerning Meri. They say, Meri and the wives/kids. Then explore how the family regards her. With Garrison's passing, do Janelle, Christine and KODY acknowledge that Meri was still one of the kids' mom? Admittedly, the status may be murky following the divorce. Furthermore, the user writes, I know there's tensions between three women, but do they consider her part of the family during celebrations/struggles etc.? However, the Redditor puts up a valid issue regarding how a family may respond in the wake of catastrophe. More so, the original poster observes the sitting arrangement Meri Brown picked. I just was looking at photos and Meri is still front row, just looks disconnected in ways. It's hard to convey what I'm asking. Later, the poster adjusts to say not only the funeral but generally, giving the example of how Christine and Janelle still speak about being a parent to each other's kids. One person adds, I would imagine that nothing has really changed. Historically, none of them really include or consider Meri in their planning, but also expect her to be included by someone else and don't mind that she's around or even expect her to be around. I believe they also sort of leave it up to their children to define her job as a mother to them. Like they sat with her at Logan's wedding, but if she hadn't been included in the mother group, they all wouldn't have even noticed until a producer questioned them about her. I think Janelle would want Meri there. In times that are particularly severe, people typically join together. Meri was quite present in the older kids' lives. I believe it would have been a lot more devastating if she didn't turn up. Additionally, throughout the years, several of the Brown kids have said that Meri Brown was abusive during their youth. Undeniably, there is friction between KODY, Maddie, and Dawn Brown. Furthermore, there has been conflict between her sole biological kid, Leon. Other users reminded Meri was the disciplinarian. When compared to the other parents, she may have looked harsh merely from the standpoint of varied personalities and parenting choices. A couple of the kids, namely Maddie, KODY, and Dawn, have publicly spoken about Meri being abusive towards them and their siblings. Others have maintained they never observed it. Something occurred, plus the fact that Meri was aggressive towards Janelle in the early years. All of the kids who have made accusations about Meri that then had to be walked back or simply dropped with no explanation were the kids profiting off of Patreon/YouTube instead of getting real jobs. It's also crucial to understand that Meri was the disciplinarian and straight shooter in the family. Well, since Meri was included in the grieving process/funeral/memorial, it sure looks like she is still considered one of the moms. Notably, in the picture from Garrison Brown's military burial, Meri Brown is seated close to Aspen and Mitch. Many assume this was about the divide Meri has with some of the children. KODY sat in the same row with her arms folded. Previously, her disdain for Meri was evident, but without a doubt, this was a rough day for everyone. Perhaps the seating arrangements very well don't matter at a time of sorrow, but they nevertheless might convey a picture of what could be going on. KODY is sitting in the same row as Meri, albeit her body language is open for interpretation. I genuinely feel fans and tabloids are reading too much into the seating arrangement. This was an utter heart-aching moment, and strangely I doubt Janelle saw nor cared where anyone apart from her own kids sat or did. Obviously the mother and the father would sit in the front row. Since they are not together, each have someone else with them as comfort and anchor. Beyond that, it was probably simply whomever came in first and how many open seat per group. Although the answer isn't obvious how the Brown kids refer to Meri Brown, it is evident she pops up. Undoubtedly, Meri has always loved her family even when it was tough. Hopefully, for the sake of the family, everyone pushed their disagreement aside and attempted to assist one another through the pain. I don't think she was as disconnected as it might look at pictures. It looked like the chairs was in some kind of half circle, so to make sure everyone could follow the service they had to sit on both sides of the aisle. Meri sat with many of the kids, so she sat with the main family fairly close to the middle and Janelle. Sister Wives actress Isabel Brown has broken her silence on her half-brother Garrison's death. The 20-year-old posted a pair of rare images on Instagram mourning her late brother. This comes after the Sister Wives family was spotted together at Garrison's flag folding ceremony. Garrison Brown died on March 4 by his own hand. Janelle and KODY Brown posted a joint message on Instagram sharing the news to their followers. KODY and I are deeply saddened to announce the loss of our beautiful boy Robert Garrison Brown, her message started. He was a bright spot in the lives of all who knew him. His loss will leave such a great void in our lives that it steals our breath away. We ask that you kindly respect our privacy and join us in remembering his memory, the statement read. Many of the other members of the Sister Wives family followed in the same way. Since then, other individuals in the family have resorted to social media to share different recollections of Garrison over the years. Christine Brown published numerous photographs in a video on Instagram that she claims she retrieved from an ancient 35mm camera. I've been scanning all my 35mm camera film and found some gold mines. He genuinely blessed our lives, she said. Meri Brown also posted a rare picture of Garrison on the anniversary of her mom's passing. She uploaded side-by-side images of her with her mom and her with Garrison. She captioned the image, "Today, March 26th, marks 3 years since the passing of my beautiful mom and 3 weeks since the passing of our sweet Garrison." Fans have been keeping a watch out for words and postings from Robin Brown. However, she has kept her quiet even after attending Garrison's memorial ceremony with the rest of the family. Isabel Brown was the latest member of the Brown family to break her silence on the killing of her brother. On Tuesday, Isabel posted a rare selfie of herself with Garrison Brown on her Instagram story. The images looked to be a snapshot of another screen, and it displayed an earlier photograph of the duo. It looked to originate from her mom Christine Brown's 35mm camera. In the picture, Garrison is young and cradling a newborn Isabel. The charming snapshot is the first time Isabel has spoken out since Garrison's passing in early March. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.